Hello Gemini, it's Lisa, and here's your April 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading, so if you'd like a personal in-depth reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. Okay, so let's see what April has in store for you, Gemini. I also am going to hold another contest this month. I'm having so much fun doing them. So if you subscribe and comment on one of the videos, I'll enter you into a draw to win a reading with me. I'll be picking the name at the end of April. Okay, so let's see what the general message is for you, Gemini, for April 2023. It is all about you earning your success and doing the work to do that. The challenge you face for this month is moving forward. It's funny, a lot of signs are getting similar messages. What you don't see coming this month is an opportunity that comes out of the blue that leads you to more money and more success. And where they want you to focus this month is not stressing and worrying and your mind going 100 miles an hour. Okay, so let's get some clarity on this. So the Nine of Pentacles is all about you earning your material gains. It can be financial gains, and that basically, you need to earn your successes. No one can hand it to you. You need to cross the threshold and do the work to get it. It's also about other, successes in your life, health and fitness, whatever makes you secure in the material world. It could be all of the things in your life, body, mind, and spirit, but it's that you need to do the work. You can gather information. Someone can, help you and provide you with something, but ultimately you need to take that and you need to apply it and do the work. Just do it. So let's get some clarity on that for you for April. Wow. Okay. So if you do this, you get the Sun, which is happiness, fulfillment, and joy. You're moving towards it. Lover's card. So this is two things. So they're saying that by you taking this action of going for the things that you want in your life, going for the successes you want in your life, you get the happiness and joy that you want, fulfillment. You connect to your passions, and it becomes a very passionate time for you and connecting to what it is you love. It could be hobbies as well as career, all of that kind of stuff. And then they're saying that there is love that comes in. If you're single, it's that it's the honeymoon phase of a relationship. Either a new person comes in and you connect with them and it's all the happy, fun times. And if you are in a relationship, it's that you reconnect and rekindle that relationship moving forward. You have all the tools you need to be successful in every area of your life. Just know that and connect to them and know you can do it. 100% Gemini, you can do it. And then being proactive, not waiting for something to happen, not waiting for, opportunity to present itself. It's about just going for what you want. Just go for it, make it happen, and do it. You can't force it to happen, but you can make it happen. Why wait? Take charge and do it is what they're talking about. So very interesting. The challenge you have is moving forward this month. And moving towards your destiny, which is interesting. I think it feels very much like you've come so far, you've learned so much, you've kicked butt, you're like attaining some of your successes, you're moving towards it. And April comes in and you're kind of like, I think I'm just going to recycle some of those lessons again. I think I'm going to go do a redo and do that again. Just throw caution to the wind, right? So it's kind of like your angels and guides and the universe is hitting itself in the head going, oh my God, what are they doing? Because it really feels like, the whole 10 steps forward, 20 steps backwards kind of thing is what it feels like. It's like this month you have a hard time not going, you know what? I'm just going to throw all of those lessons aside and I'm just going to go over here and do that, right? Instead of going, you know what? I learned all this stuff. I know what I need to do. I know I need to be in power. I need to do this stuff for myself. And I'm only going to accept, I'm not going to settle, right, anymore. And you're just like, no, I think I'm going to settle. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to settle and just, know I'm settling, but I think I'm just going to settle and hand my power back to wherever again, which will just like literally take you back so many steps because you've come so far emotionally and physically and all of that. It's sort of like, getting the job of your dreams and then going, you know what, I think I'm just going to quit and go and work at that job I struggled at before. Or I've lost 50 pounds and hey, I think I'm just going to eat cake for the next 20 days and gain 60 pounds, right? So that's sort of what it feels like in April for you guys. So with it being a challenge, it's like, don't give in. You've come so far. You're brilliant. Like, why are you going to do this? Right? So it is a challenge. Doesn't mean you have free will. You can do it. Take those steps back, or you don't have to. So let's get some clarity on it and see what they're saying. Yep. So it's the devil on your shoulder. It's going, yo, Gemini, go do that. You want that cake. You want that job that made you miserable, right? So it's, or that person that makes you miserable, right? Or, gives you some fun, but doesn't give you exactly what you want. Yeah, go back to that. So this devil on your shoulder, your subconscious is whispering to you and trying to tempt you into going back there, right? You may have come far like with addiction or whatever it is, or bad habits. And this devil has risen its head again. It's like, psst, Gemini, you want this again, right? And it's like, don't do it, Gemini, don't do it. Okay, it's basically a choice. You either go back to the same old and keep recycling the same old, or you keep moving forward towards the more and more success. It's up to you this month. Gemini, I want to just like grab you and shake you. It's like so frustrating, Gemini. And then it's like, don't go backwards, right? The Three of Wands is all about being present, being in the now, not going backwards, and not like wanting to live in the past or wanting to go back to the way you were. It's not that you want to go back to you, but you're just kind of like, why not? Right? And it's like, because you're letting the devil win, right? You're taking those 20 steps backwards and you've just come 10 steps, right? So why go backwards? Go forward, be in the now. Oh, Gemini, I want to shake you. And then it's talking about, in order to do it, it's just about celebrating and expanding and enjoying things around you rather than taking steps backwards. And I know what you're saying, Gemini. I know you're saying, but that was fun, or it was so much simpler, or it was so much whatever. I got something out of that, even though it was ultimately making you miserable, right? You're like, but, and the devil gives you all the reasons why it was wonderful. So you're actually hurting yourself rather than celebrating and enjoying life. So they're like, focus on the good things you have. Focus on the things that you can celebrate. Don't focus on the things that brought you down. You have learned so much. Don't go backwards. Oh my God, I want to shake you, Gemini. Okay. I know you can make the right choice. And you know what? No choice is a wrong choice. It's just that you've come so far. So why do you want to go backwards? I know you want to eat that cake, right? And that's just me being silly. It's not necessarily cake, but it's just kind of like, why go back to the thing that tempts you when you've come so far, right? So what you don't see coming is an opportunity that comes out of the blue that leads you to the successes you want. And this feels like it could be in multiple places of your life. So it's not necessarily about money or career. It can be about romance and relationships or just personal goals. But it's like you're being tempted by all this and you're like, oh, I want that. Where then if you don't give into this and you move forward and understand, wow, man, I've worked hard to get to this place. I'm not going to recycle and go backwards. I'm just going to keep moving forward. I'm not going to give in. Then an opportunity that you've been waiting for comes out of the blue. So it's like, I wanted this, but it's not coming. So I'm just going to go revert back. And then you say, no, I'm not going to revert back. I'm going to keep going forward. I'm not going to take those steps backwards. And then what you want comes in when you least expect it. What helps that happen is focusing on gratitude. Being what what you have in your life that's good. Don't go backwards and say, well, that was fun, but no, focus on what you have right now in your life and be happy with that. Do a gratitude journal, focus on a gratitude journal, focus on all the good things in your life rather than what you think is missing, right? Or like wanting that cake. I really like cake. Yeah, but it hurts you. So why would you want it? Right? So focus on the things that you do have in your life that do make you happy and that you're grateful for, and that will keep you moving forward. The 5 of Cups is all about, don't focus on the negative. Don't focus on, well, I don't have this, so I might as well just eat the cake, right? And it's like, no, that's not true because this is waiting. So don't focus on the gratitude, focus on what you do have, not what you don't have, and getting sucked down into that devil telling you all the things you don't have in your life, because what you want is coming in. And it's when you least expect it. They're saying synchronicity is working hard to line things up, to bring this opportunity in. So don't stop moving forward, Gemini. Oh my God. And then in comes the Lover's card, right? So it is, if you're looking for love, it comes in when you least expect it. If it's not that, it's connecting to your passions and being happy and fulfilled. If you're in a relationship, it's reconnecting. Like, your gratitude makes you reconnect rather than focusing on what isn't in your relationship. Focus what is in your relationship, and that brings in more things to be happy about and reconnects the two of you. So yeah, I just so badly want to shake you, Gemini. This, like, out of all the signs, it's like, oh my God, Gemini. Okay, and then where they want you to focus is the stress and worry, and focusing on what you don't have, and focusing on all the things that are going on in your head instead of focusing on the things you do have. So they're talking about like sleepless nights, and it's all caused about, maybe dreaming crazy. I know the planets are affecting our dreams as well, but it feels more like stress and worry about things that are happening or things that are not happening in April. And like an end of a way and a new way, that's causing a lot of stress and worry, and you need to kind of let that go. And I know that's easier said than done, but they're saying, you can do that by focusing on what you're grateful for. Yeah, they're talking about the 3 of Cups again, which is all about celebrations, happy times, focusing on the good, focus on the people around you that are bringing and enhancing your life, what's to come. Wow, the sun is like happiness, fulfillment, and joy. There's like so much waiting for you. You just need to stop that mindset, stop focusing on letting that devil talk all that stuff, and don't go backwards. Don't do it, Gemini. You can totally do it. You just need to relearn. Then you'll just have to go through the process again. You've built this foundation to your future. You've got some great people around you, great things around you. You need to focus on that and continuing to build forward towards your success rather than bashing down that foundation and going backwards. Yeah. And then, wow, you got the World. So you've got the 2 top cards in the deck. So by not going backwards, you get the World, you get everything that you want, right? Happiness, fulfillment, success, money, career, good health, friendships, and those kind of relationships, business relationships, and romantic relationships. If you go backwards, all of that is delayed. And not that you have to relearn it, but you have to reset. And why would you want to do that? Just keep moving forward, Gemini. Oh my God. Anyways, I was just so frustrated with you guys. I am and I'm not. Because I know you can do it. I know you've come so far, and I'm really excited to see what the rest of the month holds for you and what decisions you make. I'd love to hear about them. Put them in the comments, what you're struggling with and where you've come from and where you're going, and I can help you not go backwards, and talk you through it, talk you off the cliff. As well as I think I'm going to this month do weekly readings, because there's so much going on in the next few weeks and months that I'm going to go into doing weekly check-ins just to see how everyone's doing and to help guide everybody through this crazy time. Okay? Sending you tons of good vibes, and don't do it, Gemini.
You'll not get the arse you want by sitting on it.